mainstreaming Ayurveda, mastering production and regulatory challenges. He is the chairman of Maharshi Synergizing with Modern Science, Quality Management Systems and Technology. He's got beautiful experience to share with us. Anand, please join us.
Yasya niswasitam veda yo vedebhyo khilam jagat nirmame tamham vande vidya tirtha maheshwaram. So the subject is mainstreaming Ayurveda, mastering production and regulatory challenges. Mainstreaming Ayurveda, meaning what? As we have seen our distinguished guests here speaking about Ayurvedic products going to many countries as health food supplements, and this is what we have been all facing so far. Mainstream healthcare. Do we really qualify for that? Answer is, let us examine. The distinguished, unique strengths of Ayurveda that make it to be ideally suited for being recognized as principal healthcare system. We all know, all the Vaidyas present here and all the, almost all the guests. Swasthasya swasth rakshanam aturasya vikar prashamnam is the very purpose of Ayurveda. Preserving the health of healthy and eliminating the sufferings of the sick. We should notice swasthasya swasth rakshanam comes first. Maharishi has always been saying prevention is better than cure, and here also our masters of Ayurveda have been emphasizing on swasthasya swasth rakshanam. Yeah, prevention and rejuvenation is the thing. Then comes aturasya vikar prashamnam. If someone has fallen sick, we have to take care of that, to eliminate the suffering of sick. That is curing of disease. So here, two words are important. Prevention. Symptoms are seen to perpetuate sickness rather than cure. We always, a patient who has got diabetes, doctors say that, well, you have to take care of it, I will take care of you, and you have to manage it. This word, management of a disease, has come up in side effects. Do you have any knowledge of any of the classical medicines developed, maybe ashwagandha wrist or this rasayan or this rasa? All these, nothing has been withdrawn. Why? The very basic rule, a medicine which is designed and developed must take care of the disease, of the health problem, but must not create another problem. That's the rule of Ayurvedic pharmacopoeia. And the pharmacopoeia of those thousands of years ago. That's the rule. Emergence of new ailments unknown to modern medical fraternities like swine flu, chikungunya, HIV, AIDS, including growth rates of new strains of various communicable diseases and all. We find something here and there coming up, and the whole world gets alarmed. Oh, this is going to kill so many people, and which has actually done that way. With all these things, whatever is going on in the area of healthcare has anything to do with health? The answer is no. People say, I am in the healthcare industry, I am a health professional. What is it? It is the disease care industry. It is the disease professional. All these great ministers and workers in the area of health, so-called health, all the health ministries in every country, are they really working for health? No. They are all disease ministries. The great definition of health, sam dosha, samagnish, sam dhatu malkriya, balance in every aspect of our life is health. The bliss at the very basic level of mind, senses, and Atma is health. So I can definitely say that Ayurveda is very much there for mainstreaming. It has always been ready for it. And alternative system of medicine or herbal medicine or this and that, and we have to look into. So how Maharshi Ayurveda started? Of re-enlivening and re-establishing our heritage of Ayurveda, complete with its holistic attributes. And this we started calling Maharshi Ayurveda. Maharshi Ji gave us a vision, an objective. And I remember the day when he said, well, what should we do? What should be our objective to start Ayurveda activities? We all came up with some ideas here and there. And he said, no, I don't like these because they are not as per the dignity of Ayurveda. And he said, then we requested Maharshi, what should be the objective? And Maharshi said, creating a disease-free society. And I remember the faces of our great scientists and doctors and Vaidyas. Oh, what is it? Many started saying, well, Maharshi, people will start laughing at us. And what would they say? Maharshi said, nothing doing. Many said, Maharshi, so many diseases have been declared as incurable. And if we decide that, then people will, oh, you are talking of this thing. But now, with all these developments, all these researches and all which have come up, we see that how true Maharshi's vision was. Here, the words prevention and cure. No modern medicine practitioner can claim these words. But we can with confidence say that yes, a disease can be prevented with the help of Ayurvedic medicines, Ayurvedic therapies, or Ayurvedic way of life. And if someone has fallen sick, he can be cured, not managed. This is the thing. So, Ayurveda definitely deserves to be the mainstream of healthcare. Now, what are the challenges? These are the 5 challenges I can think of, and there may be many more, but basically, quality, consistency, efficacy, knowledge and availability. And I can with confidence say that if we follow these scriptures, if we go by the dictums of our Vedyas, of our great masters of Ayurveda, quality, consistency, efficacy, all can be taken care of. As far as knowledge is concerned, of course, it has to be spreaded around. People have to know about it, and it has to be made available. It's not only products, but the knowledge and the services also have to be made available around, and I'm sure world will be different. Yes, there have been, what we have experienced, I have mentioned these points. There have been some problems. I don't call these as challenges. These are just simple potholes on the way, or some problems. Like there are frequent changes going on in the positive and negative lists of herbs by importing countries. And because of that, a lot of changes have to be made in formulations and all the time. The move to ban many herbs, many very important herbs, like Brahmi, Ashwagandha, Bala, Arjuna, and all, in many countries is also going to, has been causing problem, and in many countries it may, this ban may be increased. So it is a problem which has to be taken care of. Changes in permissible heavy metal limits. It used to be 10 ppm at some time. It has come down to half a ppm in some states in United States, 3 or 4 ppm in many European countries. So like that, these changes have been going on. Another problem is that because these products are being considered as health food items, the food law is applicable. The doses of food item is so much in many grams, maybe 50 grams, 100 grams and all. And the doses of Ayurvedic medicine is half a gram, 1 gram, and maybe in some cases. Testing of pesticides increased from 7 to 72 as per WHO and Ayush premium standards. And in some countries, it's much more. Like in Italy, it's 200. So we have to test 200 pesticides for any export to Italy. Aflatoxin tests have been made mandatory now, which of course have been adopted. Products with more than 6% Indian ghee has been banned in EU. Whatever we do, the best quality ghee and all that, but the product cannot be imported into EU if it contains more than 6% of ghee. And another problem is ever expanding list of herbs which come under endangered species. And for that, lot of different actions have to be taken, lot of permissions have to be taken, and sometimes people say, some of our distributors say, oh, well, let us forget about this herb, let us make something else with an alternative herb. So trial medicines, they are not produced in the factories where chemicals are produced. They come from the farms, from the forests, from various places, and they are processed in a pharmacy. So all these being natural, these problems are coming up. So these are some of the problems, but they do cost a lot of money. The expenses have gone up and are continuously going up and up. The cost, therefore, is getting higher. The above regulatory shifts, amendments, and changes lead to reformulation of existing products on fairly regular basis, which means that formulation add or remove that herb which has been banned, and that way you have to keep on adding new and new products, and that way the batch size keeps on getting less and less, coming to less economically feasible sizes. And additionally, sometimes the time and efforts are also 1401. We had to design 3 versions of 1401 just because of the regulatory changes. Similarly, MA 938 has been designed and redesigned for Italy. So there are 3 versions. Amrit Kalash, one of our premium product, has 4 versions. So like that, these problems are there, which of course we hope that things will be better. We have taken our first step in the direction. It may take a few more months. Hopefully we will come up with a medicine which can be used as a medicine in Europe, and later the distributors, all the people in this area working in this field, in the field of Ayurveda, that let us all work. We have divided our whole activities into 3 areas, that is production and distribution, education, training and research, and health services, that is hospitals, clinics and all. And these are some of the certifications we have achieved with regards to that is systems and quality, that will take care of quality, consistency, and these internationally recognized certificates. Then there, with the third aspect, that is efficacy aspect, we have gone into the research areas. These are some of the institutions with which we have collaborated. They have conducted many trials, clinical trials and preclinical trials. They are major institutions in India and abroad, all over the world. These are some of the research activities which we have taken. So far, we have about 84 research activities going on, 84 studies. Some of them have been completed, some are going on, and some are planned. And these, some of the major health concerns have been taken care of. That. Then we have one Ayurveda hospital that has been accredited by NABH, that is National Accreditation Board of Hospitals, which is equivalent to globally accepted health system, that is Joint Commission International, covering over 600 standards. This is, I'm proud to say that this is the first hospital, and the approach, experiencing headache, fever, fluctuations of BP, blood sugar, all these are just the symptoms, indicating that something is wrong in the system, and we have to take care of it. But what is it? What is the present practice? You are having some headache, just pop a pill. What are we doing? We are simply switching off the alarm, not taking care of the fire which is going on. Simply switching off the alarm and thinking that, like high blood pressure, all these. But Ayurveda takes care of the very root cause. These are some of the patient numbers and all, I think may not be so important right now. So, today, with the whole world realizing and turning to the purity and benefits of Mother Nature and her healing touch, Maharishi Ayurveda's synthesis of ancient wisdom and rigorous and modern scientific research holds the key to perfect health for it to become the mainstream global health system. I am reminded of a question posed by a very dear friend of mine when I talked to him about this. He said, well, and he's a doctor. He said, well, Anand, you are whatever followed you, and if your words or your thoughts come true, I'll be out of job. I said, no, don't think it that way. You are calling yourself with great pride a health professional. Right now, you are not doing that. You are a disease professional. But when this thing comes up, you will really be a health professional because you will be taking care of the health of people. So that's the thing, you will be really doing justice to the name of your profession. With that, I can certainly say, I'm sure everyone agrees, that Ayurveda is ready, has always been ready to be in the mainstream of healthcare. Let us all work for it. Thank you.
Thank you, Anand. That was very, very profound.